Hey guys, what's up? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be checking out the card shop inside of my main Chief Pat account where we got the perfect card available, which is the Inferno Dragon. Now currently my Inferno Dragon is at 7 out of 10, and with the legendary appearing in the shop, that means I can buy a maximum of 3 legendaries, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and do today. So the first card is going to be 40,000, the second card will be 80,000, the final card is 120,000, so buying all 3 in total will be 240,000 gold, but luckily with all those super magical chests I've been opening, I can spare that pretty easily and get my Inferno Dragon to 10 out of 10. So let's go ahead and upgrade it to level 4. And taking a look at the deck I'm playing, I'm actually going to be rocking the Golem and Inferno Dragon deck to see how it works out. I'm also dropping the archers, I'm using the Mega Minion, the regular minions. The Inferno Dragon is going to be the only deck, or the only legendary card I play inside of this deck, so it should turn out to be pretty fun so long as we can get the Inferno Dragon locked onto the tower. And right now I think the Golem is just so ridiculously strong due to its increased death damage, so we're going to go ahead and play that as well. So let's go and get into a grand challenge. Again, the King's Cup is going to be in 2 days, so I need to make sure I get as much practice in as possible if I want to try to go for first place and get that like $25,000 prize. I know it's going to be really hard because a lot of really amazing people are going to be going through the qualifying stage, so honestly I think it's going to be really tough for a lot of the YouTubers, but still doesn't mean we can try our best. And let's go ahead and start off against a fellow Golem user and to see how this battle works out. So a complete mirror matchup in the very beginning. Our Golems actually probably will reach each other at the exact same time. I don't have a good follow-up card right now though, because I don't have my Tombstone or my Inferno Dragon. Now the Inferno Dragon is going to be really fun to play on defense. So take a look as it's about to lock onto the Golem right now. It's going to go ahead and take it all the way down to 0 just like that. My Golem's still alive and kicking. I'm going to lightning down all of his support cards. So there goes the Mega Minion, the archers, and now it's the Golem hanging out over there. And I still have my support cards on defense, and they're making their way over to the side of the map right now. So Mega Minion still running over there. Okay, wait, everything just died. But anyways, things are still looking fine. I think elixir-wise, we should be ahead about 2, and we do have about 1,000 HP lead right now, so things are fine. Let's go ahead and reset with our Tombstone in just a moment, and of course, I'm going to wait until I have 10 elixir to make that happen. Now, as a small tip, notice how I don't play my Tombstone right away. I'm playing it at the last possible second, because obviously with only like a 40-second, I guess, spawn time, I want to make sure that I don't waste anything, and his skeletons will just die to my tower. So at this point, by the time my Tombstone explodes, it should be able to help out my Golem and support it on offense, or he might just destroy it. We'll see what happens, but that's going to be the best Tombstone placement for me. Golem's going to be making its way down the lane. Notice how since he played his Tombstone too early, none of his skeletons actually end up doing anything for him, and that 3 elixir was almost completely worthless. Now Inferno Dragon's down. Check out that counter to his Golem right there. It's going to do absolute work, taking the Golem down to 0. It will explode, killing my skeletons, but not too big of a deal. Now my Golem's going to his side of the map as he drops his lightning spell onto me, and we're just trying to make our way to his tower as best as we can, but it doesn't look like we're going to have too much success. Those skeletons actually live through a Golemite blast right there, so we're almost even going into the rest of this battle. So let's go ahead and get ready and see what this guy's going to play. I thought we had the game in the bag after defending so well for a couple of those pushes, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So instead, I'm going to go on the offensive right now. Instead of setting up a big drawn-out push, let's go ahead and play our Golem. We've got the archers helping out, the Inferno Dragon's going to be doing work, and none of those things will be close to my tower, so he's not going to get the value of my tower. And instead, I'm going to lightning down his archers right in his face, get that tower damage, and take a look as that big and bulky Golem does like 250 damage against the tower for every hit. It does so much damage, plus the death damage is absolutely ridiculous. Towers all the way down into the 50s, and as those Golemites explode, they're going to take out the tower for the very first crown of the game. So good game, well played. That's going to be it. The Golem obviously isn't going to be able to make its way to my tower in time. He's actually going to play his first ever miner of the battle, which is a little bit late, but I guess I'm running so much air inside of my deck that he didn't really need to use it, and that is going to do it for that one and wrap up a nice victory. So I think the key to that battle was just realizing the pace of it and making sure I played my Golem at the front at the very best time, and making sure that he just couldn't get amazing value out of lightning my Inferno Dragon, lightning my archers, and lightning my tower all in one, because that's how he was clawing his way back into the game, and I swiftly shut that down by dropping my Golem right in front of his face. Now, starting off this next battle, pretty much the worst possible starting hand. I don't have the Golem or the Tombstone, which is a little bit disappointing, so instead, I'm going to play my Mega Minion right in this princess's face to make sure we can kill her in one shot. Looks like his Mega Minion's going to be running across, and he has a Lava Hound, so it's going to be a Golem Mega Minion deck versus a Lava Hound Mega Minion deck. Alright, let's see how this one turns out. Now, again, Inferno Dragon will help out against the Lava Hound right there. Take a look as it charges up. I'm also going to drop drop my minions to try to help out against the Mega Minion. He actually plays a pretty terrible lightning spell because he missed my Inferno Dragon somehow. Really don't know why. So that's going to go ahead and keep us in the game. I think we have a fairly decent elixir lead right now, and we can go ahead and try to take advantage of that with our very next push. So Inferno Dragon's walking its way over. I'm just about to reach 10 elixir, so I'm going to play my Golem at the last possible second. Now we should be able to rumble, stumble, and bumble into his lane, and he's going to play the Hog Rider. Now, he just played 7 elixir on that push, and all I had to play was a 3 elixir minion, Mega Minion, to make sure that he did not take my tower down. Now, he did get a decent amount of damage, keep that in mind, but he is so far down now as far as elixir goes that I'm feeling really confident about this battle. So archers are going down. I'm going to zap down the skeleton army. Meanwhile, my Inferno Dragon's making its way back up. He drops some goblins right in my archer's face, but the goblins end up dying. So now I'm going to lightning down the Mega Minion. I'm going to let my Golem just do work against this tower, and as it explodes, it's going to punch that tower down to the 900s, the 800s, and it's going to keep walloping damage, and there's going to be almost nothing he can do about it. Now, another princess in the back. That should be fine. That tower is going to go all the way down to the 500s right now, so it's a little bit more than a lightning spell, so we have to keep that in mind for the rest of the battle. Let's go ahead and get ready to see what he's going to be playing next. It's sort of tough to decide what I want to play, but instead, I'll play a Tombstone just to keep that princess distracted, but I think I played the Tombstone just a little bit too late. So the Tombstone is going to actually get targeted by the princess, and because of that, the skeleton's not going to have enough time to kill her. So now he got a free princess over there doing work against me. The princess has like 1 HP left. He's going to drop a Hog Rider in the left-hand lane. And all in all, this one sort of went a little bit downhill right there, but still I have a great counter to that Lava Hound in the Inferno Dragon. And we're going to start tearing him down even with that lightning spell. Alright, so Mega Minion's down. Look at all the troops he has over here, but my Golem has just reached his tower, and that Golem's going to be able to take that tower down with its death explosion. Boom, all those little skeletons are going to die as well inside of the skeleton army. Lightning the princess just to make sure she doesn't do too much work, and at this point, it's time to go full defense mode and check out this Tombstone placement. I'm going to put the Tombstone on his side of the map, make him deal with that, make sure he doesn't get any good lightning value out of it, and with my archers, my Inferno Dragon, my Mega Minion doing work, my tower will go down to 188, but that's not going to be enough to take the game, and we're going to take a 1 crown to 0 victory for this one. Arrows come out at the last second as well, and the 90 HP will be all we have left onto that tower. So we won the Golem versus Lava Hound matchup. We don't have to have that legendary to make this deck work. Let's go ahead and hop into one more battle using this deck, and to see if we can get that Inferno Dragon to burn down the tower. We've used the Inferno Dragon so well on defense, but we haven't had a chance to lock it onto the tower just yet, so I'm hoping to do that inside of this battle. Let's go ahead and start off with our Tombstone. He's going to play a Bomber towards the very back, definitely an interesting card right there. And he's also got the Mega Minion, he's got the Knight, and check out this lightning spell, guys. I knew everything would run into range. We're going to get the Ice Wizard, the Mega Minion, we're going to get the Knight pretty much dead for free, the Bomber's going to die. We have a massive elixir lead right now, guys, and this is looking really good going into the rest of the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and save up, going to go ahead and put my pennies in the penny jar, go ahead and get my Golem heading towards the very back, and let's go ahead and play that right now, and to see if we can get some support units to back that Golem up. Alright, so Golem's going to start waddling its way down the right-hand lane, and taking a look at what support card I want to play. I want to play something slow, so I don't want to use the minions just yet until my Golem gets to his side of the map. I could play the Ice Wizard, I could even play the Inferno Dragon because it's not the fastest moving troop, but I do want to see what he's playing on the left-hand lane, and he's actually just going to leave that Bomber by itself. So I'll use my minions, I'll use my Zap, I'll use my Ice Wizard. He actually has a Lumberjack over there, which is strange. The Lumberjack is not going to get its rage spell in range of the tower, so now I've got the Mega Minion, the Ice Wizard, the Golemites. Everything's just destroying this tower right now, and this tower should go all the way down to 0. We've got the Ice Wizard slowing the tower. The Mega Minion finally took a shot at it after destroying all the support units. Our very first push of the game will equal a dead tower, and with him using an Ice Wizard on my side of the map, that's one of the least effective units to play by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and let that Ice Wizard die. I'm going to play a Tombstone in the right-hand lane. He's got a Knight over there. I really don't want to play anything with it, so I'm just going to let it hang out and do its thing. Let's go and get a Golem towards the back and see if we can get that Inferno Tower locked on. I'm really hoping, or Inferno Dragon, I'm really hoping to get it locked on. It's been too long since I had the juicy feeling of getting that Inferno Dragon locked on and seeing the cry faces come out. So let's go ahead and see, now that we're in double elixir, if we can make that happen with a big push down this lane. So Inferno Dragon's going to be played far enough back to where it's not going to get in the way. I've got my lightning spell, and I'm actually just going to lightning the tower, the Mega Minion, and his minions. He's got his mini P.E.K.K.A. as well as the Lumberjack back, so I'll play a quick Tombstone as well as minions to take it out. Take a look as I'm doing work in the right-hand lane. I've got the Inferno Dragon locked onto the Mega Minion, unfortunately not onto the tower, and this one just a little bit sad of a push, but we're still going to take that tower so far down. And take a look as my stuff is locking onto the King Tower. This guy's getting hit from every single angle in the game. It's 25 seconds left. Inferno Dragon minions, Ice Wizard are going down. I don't know what the push is that this guy has. It's like he has a mini P.E.K.K.A, a Lumberjack. He doesn't have anything that targets buildings, so it's really hard for him to do anything. Let's go and play our Golem in the very center this time, and my Ice Wizard's going to start floating down the lane, as well as my Mega Minion. So 7 seconds left on the clock. Inferno Dragon is finally locked onto the tower for the first time all game. There it goes. The tower's going to go down to 0. And now our lightning spell will be just a half second too late, but still, we're going to get that 2 crown to 0 victory using the Golem and Inferno Dragon deck. So guys, this deck is super fun. It works out really well. It doesn't require any legendaries except for the Inferno Dragon. So if you guys have that card, feel free to try this deck out and let me know what you think. Everything else will be commons and rares, as well as an epic in the Golem. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this deck. Really fun. I can't wait to play in the King's Cup, guys. Who knows if I'll be playing this deck or what I'm going to be playing, but again, you can take a look at the cards right there and try it out yourself. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.